Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a short match challenge scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he stands 7 feet tall and weighs in tonight at 500 pounds, The Big Show.
Well, an extended rematch here tonight that these two men faced off in a short match challenge just over a week ago at Battle Zone. 2-minute time limit on the clock for that match. The Big Show was dominant, but he couldn't get the job done in that 2 minutes. Well, we've got an extended rematch here tonight, an extra minute on the clock. The question is, can the Big Show get the win here against the greatest Canadian podcast host of all time?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent. He hails from Pickering, Canada, Chris Van Vliet.
Well, Chris Van Vliet.
Chris Van Vliet.
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about, Chris Van Vliet. 4 wins in the short match challenge, was hoping to get his 5th win against this man back at Battle Zone. He did not fare well in that match, but somehow managed to last the time limit, to live to fight another day. If he doesn't get the win here tonight though, he's out of the short match challenge, but if somehow Chris Van Vliet can pull off the upset of the century, he will get a shot at the PGW World title. A lot on the line here for both men. The question is, who's going to come out on top? Of course, if you were a betting man, you'd have to bet on the 7 feet tall, 500 pound Big Show. And in the previous encounter he looked certain to win that match, but somehow Chris Van Vliet managed to survive the 2-minute time limit. I'm not quite sure he's going to here tonight though, with an extra minute on the clock. Big Show telling Van Vliet to bring his best shot, and that's exactly what Van Vliet tried to do, but the Big Show just overpowering him. Oh, and now look at this. This isn't good. That enormous foot right across the abdomen, and all of that 500 pounds right across the ribs. Oh, this one could be over already. Lateral press, referee making the count, but somehow Chris Van Vliet just about managing to get the shoulder up and keep his hopes alive, but those hopes slowly disappearing here as this big behemoth slowly picks him apart. Now the Big Show sends him into the corner. Comes running in, nice reversal though by Van Vliet. Van Vliet with a nice reversal, sticking the elbow up now with an opportunity. Look at that. Big Show catching the foot, nice into Guri. Van Vliet trying to build up a bit of momentum. Goes for the waist lock now, but the Big Show fighting out. A small opening there for Van Vliet, and that opening has soon disappeared. Big side slam by the big 500 pounder, as now the Big Show with the lateral press. Once again, this could be enough to finish the match off, but it's not. Chris Van Vliet, you can't say he's not resilient, you can't say he's not got grit and determination. There's no saying he's going to win this match nonetheless. So look at that, Van Vliet managing to turn the Big Show around once again. Nice snapmare as Van Vliet looking for that patented crossbody off the top, but the Big Show gets there first and just slams him off the top rope with furious power. Oh, and this isn't good here for Van Vliet. The Big Show, that enormous leg right across the chest. And now the Big Show saying it's time to go for the choke slam. I'm not sure there's much that Van Vliet's going to be able to do here to prevent his fate. Just under a minute left on the clock, but look at that. Van Vliet managing to slip out, managing to buy himself maybe one last opportunity. As Van Vliet now perched on the top rope, the Big Show gets to his feet. What can he do? Here goes for the crossbody. Well, he didn't get a clean connection there, but he knocked the Big Show down as Van Vliet goes to the top once again. Big Show gets to his feet. Van Vliet with a crossbody and the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. Chris Van Vliet has just pulled off the impossible. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Chris Van Vliet.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that means that Chris Van Vliet will challenge Asmongold. And speaking of Asmongold, the PGW World Champion, he's going to be defending the belt against Chris Van Vliet. The question is, can Van Vliet be the man to take the belt away from Asmongold? We will find out later on this week what a match that's going to be.
Chris Van Vliet.